Hey, what's up guys? It's Lord Civic, and today we are finally going to be unboxing the Lovelace RTX 4090. More specifically, the Gigabyte model. I was aiming for the Founder Edition or the Asus Strix, but those sold out immediately. I'm actually kind of excited I got this one over the Founder Edition because it gets a whopping 1 to 2 FPS more. But no, in all seriousness, the most important thing for me when it comes to a card is the aesthetics, because even with this card specifically, the difference between like the FPS numbers on like different benchmarks was like very small. And I think even for the Asus Strix model, the most expensive one, I think you can only overclock it. I think it was like 3 or 6%. Like there's not little headroom to overclock. These cards are absolutely pushing the limit of what they can even do. Additionally to that, in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing it, and then we're also going to be showcasing some gameplay on the G9 Neo Super-Ultrawide. One thing I'm really excited about is because there's not a lot of Super-Ultrawide benchmarks. I might be even the first person, I don't know, or I'm pretty sure I'm going to be one of the first. We're also going to be doing some gameplay on the X25 Predator. It's a 1080p 360Hz monitor. We're going to be trying Overwatch 2, max out settings on it, and then obviously, like usual, we're going to be doing some OLED gameplay. I don't think I'm going to do it on the 48-inch. I think we're going to move over to the 77-inch for that portion of the video. Additionally, last but not least, I am going to be doing an entirely new build around this card. We are talking 13900K, DDR5, 6600 megahertz RAM speed, 64 gigabytes of RAM, like so much more, even a case, like the works literally. I'm not gonna spoil too much because I want you guys to be surprised and stuff when you see it. You know, I want to spoil everything. In addition, we're also going to be doing some gaming showcases of the OLED, the X25 and G9 as well. When I have right now with the 99,900K, and then also when we get the new parts. Also, since I'm getting so many new parts, we're going to be doing a stupid amount of reviews, benchmarks, unboxings, so make sure to look forward to that. Additionally, if you guys didn't know already, I've started recently streaming on Twitch, more specifically Overwatch 2, so if you want to tune in there, follow me on there, you can. I'm going to be obviously using this 4090 card, so you guys can look at some gameplay in real time, and also ask me whatever questions you have and concerns. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, and comment if you have any questions or concerns in the comment section below. Now, with saying that, I am as excited as you guys are, so let's hop right in. So let's hop right into this. This is just an unboxing and the gameplay. I'm not even going to make an attempt to do a setup. I tried doing that with the 3090, I think almost 2 years ago when I did the unboxing for that, and trying to do that on camera almost killed me. Not almost killed me, that's super over exaggeration, but I was sweating a storm. Honestly, my computer was in a different positioning, so it probably would be easier to set up now, but it's like, you know, you guys really just want to see like the box and what this thing is capable of. First of all, the box is freaking huge. I've seen pictures of it, but nothing can compare to like seeing in person, like even like when you guys are seeing it on camera. This box is freaking huge. When I went to Best Buy, I was literally shocked when I saw it on the shelf. I didn't even really recognize it at first because I was just like looking for other like smaller boxes. Ooh, looks like it's got a couple of dust and stuff, but you know, it's alright. What matters is the card. Ooh, okay. Yo, NVIDIA's boxing is just always like so premium. I mean, I know it's their partner Gigabyte, but I guess Gigabyte has amazing packaging too, but like, wow. 4-year warranty? What? That's nuts. I don't actually know about the Gigabyte warranty program and stuff like that. I know people spoke a lot about, I don't know, I'm hoping I'm saying it, Eviga or whatever. It was a shame that they stop collaborating with NVIDIA, but you know, it's just business. I actually don't even know like all the details of it, but I know a lot of people love their warranty and their cards and stuff like that, so it was sad to see. So it's got that, and then this covering over the top of it. Then we have, you know, before I take out the card, I'm going to take out all the wiring. So this is the splitter for the power supply let me take it out of the bag, to plug the GPU up to the power supply, and it looks like Wow, that's crazy. Wait, I can't remember no, okay, this is what's different. I believe the 3090 had 3 of these things. Previously, every card used like 2, but now it uses a whopping 4. That is ridiculous. I know that this card can drop to 600 watts, and like a lot of benchmarks, I don't think it even reached anywhere near there. Like on Digital Foundry videos and different stuff that I watch, I don't even think they even reach close to 600 watts. But then again, we are now getting into the area where next-gen games are coming out. So we are probably going to see some ridiculous power draw in some of those next-gen titles. I know Gotham Knights comes out. I know it's a controversial topic right now because like literally just yesterday it got announced that the game, oh, this is the bracket for the SAG for the card, because I've heard it's been sagging in a couple of cases. I don't know if I'll have to use it, but if I do, I'll definitely make sure to mention it to you guys. Like as I was saying, next gen titles are starting to come out, like Gotham Knights. The game, the reason it runs in 30 FPS on consoles is because it's not like regular, like let's say like GTA, where you can be grouped up with somebody, but it's not rendering the world for both players. Literally, both players in the game can be doing 2 totally different things on the other side of the city, and it has to render that entire building or area or whatever. And that's like truly next gen. It's kind of like funny to me. Well, it's not funny. I'm not like poking fun at anybody, but it's crazy because we are now like this seems to be like one of the first multi-platform next gen titles. And like, I know it's running at 30 FPS, but it's like, you know, like it's next gen. Like it's literally next gen. And as obviously the materials and different stuff mature, we're gonna probably see like better performance in titles. But it's funny because the top 3 favorite games of mine of all time are Persona 5 Royal, The Last of Us Part 2, and Breath of the Wild. And those all run at 30 FPS. Not saying that I don't love more than 30 FPS. You see the monitors I have, you see the card I got, but it's just like pretty crazy that like, you know, that the games that really, well, those 3 don't all push the benchmarks of what technology can do, but The Last of Us 2 did, definitely. But it's just like, you know, we'll just have to see. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting 30 on PC, especially with a card like this, but it's just like very interesting to see. And like games like Starfield, I know that's next gen only. I'm excited to see how Bethesda pushes the benchmarks of technology with that. What else is next gen only? Redfall, that's gonna be sick. I can't really think of a lot of next gen only multi-platform games. I know Sony has like their own games and different stuff, but those are just coming out on like the PlayStation. But it's gonna be really cool to see what these next gen games come out, because I feel like we're finally, my god, I'm holding this thing and I'm just like talking. I'm just like, my arm is weighing down. I'm just now realizing how freaking big, how freaking heavy this thing is. Dog, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Dude, I thought the 3090 was big, but holy crap. This thing is a monster. No, this thing, no, I'm not even joking. This thing is a literal monstrosity in size and weight. I don't even know how much it weighs, but my god. It's a pretty looking card, but wow. Let's take off the tape and different stuff like that so you guys can get a full look at this beauty. But sheesh. Does this tape comes off? Yeah, but as I said, like, this is, I mean, the card to get, like, if you want just like have the absolute best FPS and stuff. Obviously there's gonna be like a 4090 Ti, but this is a amazing looking card. The pictures literally do not give it justice. Like, this is really beautiful. Gigabyte did an absolutely fantastic job on this card. You see, let me get that wire right here. You can see the port where I was talking about. It looks like six pins, or whatever these things are called. They go right here, and then this splits off. Like, it literally has to plug up to 4 parts on the power supply. That's crazy. With saying that though, we're about to put this in the computer. I know you guys are excited to see some actual gameplay, so let's hop right into that. Okay guys, we're back. So the first game we're going to be playing is Cyberpunk 2077. I also want to make a correction. I said that the 3090 use 3 power supply cords. It actually only uses 2, and the 4090 uses a whopping 4, which is crazy. But then again, it is a 600 watt graphic card. So just wanted to make that quick correction. So the first game we're going to be playing is Cyberpunk 2077, as I just said. I have it running on the G9 Neo Odyssey. I just want to show you guys my settings real quick, and I'll do more an overview of this like in my video game showcase videos and stuff like that. But we are running the game at DLSS quality, field of view 95, all these settings on except motion blur. I guess I should turn off depth of field too. We have context shadows on, improved facial lighting geometry on, every single setting at max. Even the ray tracing settings, we have those at freaking psycho. Maximum FPS 240, we're probably not going to hit anywhere near that until the DLSS, well, I don't even think we'll hit 240, but I know there is DLSS 3 frame generation, so I'm very excited to see whenever the patch comes out for that. But previously on the 3090, I know with the 13900K CPU I'll be getting soon, performance will be even better, but with the not 13900K, with the 3090, I was only getting about like maybe 37, 40 FPS. And right here, with the 4090, obviously the 9900K CPU that I have right now is bottlenecking it. We are running at a whopping 61 FPS. That is a ridiculous uptick. And like, obviously, as I said, there's going to be DLSS 3 frame generation. And then there's also going to be further optimizations. And also I'm going to be getting 13900K and the faster RAM and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of vast improvements on like the performance of this game. But like, this game is freaking gorgeous, man. Like, even like when it came out, it wasn't optimized. A lot of stuff was like broken or whatever, and the bugs. It's still at its core a very gorgeous game. And let me just give you guys a little showcase of driving around. How do I get on the car? I mean, not car, motorcycle. So we're just gonna drive around here. Dang, I literally recently watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, so I've literally been having like the itch to like replay this game, but I told myself I was gonna wait until the 4090 came out, and now I have to wait for the 13900K and the rest of the parts to come. But like, it's crazy. Like, I'm literally getting 61 FPS. I think it even goes up to 70 at some spots. And I think the lowest it's dropped so far is like 58. That's like when a whole bunch of like ray tracing settings and stuff are on. But like, this level of performance, like, I'm sorry, I keep saying like, but this level of performance without further like optimizations and the frame generation DLSS 3, this performance is a large uptick from what we had on the previous generation. Like, this is gorgeous, like amazing. Really, really astonished at what NVIDIA has done here. Obviously, the graphic card is crazy expensive, but you are getting performance, like, yeah, right there. I have all the buildings in the background with the car, it's rendering the motorcycle and all, and I was getting up to 76 FPS. I can't imagine how well it's going to run. Yeah, it's staying at 76 FPS. I guess when you're in the city and there's a whole bunch of ray tracing effects with all the lighting, different stuff, it seems to drop more. Like, it's coming back down to 60 here. But like, when you're out in the city in different stuff, it runs and it looks fantastic. Yeah, this is, I really can't wait to replay this game. And then the DLC looks like it might be pretty sick. But with saying that, let's hop to the next game. Okay guys, so the next game we're going to be playing is PlayStation Spider-Man. Before we hop in, I just wanted to show you guys my graphical settings. We are running the game in full screen, max resolution of the monitor, 5120 by 1440p. NVIDIA Reflex low latency is on, HDR set at 1500 nits because this monitor is capable of reaching up to 2000 nits. We have DLSS frame generation on, which from the Digital Foundry video I watched, I gathered that the technology basically takes two identical frames, and then the AI, I don't know the best way to explain it. I'm not an expert in this, but the AI then takes those identical frames, combines them together, does some type of magic to predict what the GPU and the computer is going to see next, and in some magical handshake or whatever is able to get more performance out of the GPU. Now there is an added latency and some artifacting from what I've gathered, but we're gonna see first and foremost if I see any artifacting. I don't know if I will. And I don't feel like in a game like Spider-Man or Cyberpunk or even Microsoft Flight Simulator, latency is not as important in, say, like compared to a competitive shooter or like Sekiro or Dark Souls or whatever. The input being a little slow in a game like this is not going to be the difference between life and death, even on the hardest difficulties. It's just not that type of game. We have DLSS Super Resolution on, running in quality mode, upscale sharpness at 7, absolutely every setting at max, even the ray trace resolution, geometry detail, object range, I guess we can set at 10. Didn't set it at 10 in the other video, but let's do it here. Yeah, so all settings at max. Let's hop in and see what we can get. Now, if you guys remember, in the 3090 video, we were getting around 50 to 70 FPS. It was rarely going up to 70 FPS, but that was the performance I was getting with the 3090. And here we are getting, right out of the gate, a whopping 122. That is ridiculous. Okay, so let me see if I see any of this artifacting. You know, honestly, it might be hard to see because I am just absolutely gobsmacked at this performance. And yeah, I really don't even feel the latency. It might be because I'm using a controller as well, but as I said, in a game like this, a little latency is not going to bother that much. Also, I'm not seeing any artifacting, but then again, this is a 49-inch display, so it can be happening on any part of the screen and I might just not be noticing it. But from what I gather, it looks really freaking pretty, really freaking smooth. Oh, sick, nice. I love that animation. Really freaking smooth, really freaking slick. And the FPS is just ridiculous. Even when we stand right here with the ray trace reflection, it's at 136 FPS. It's like the 4090 is not even breaking a sweat, it seems. Also, the technology for DLSS 3, just like, not just DLSS 3, DLSS 3 and frame generation, just like DLSS 2, the technology is going to mature and get better over time. So, I mean, right now, out of the gate, it might not be that impressive, but I mean, I'm freaking impressed right now. And as I said, I'm not even running my 13900K CPU and the new RAM that I'm getting just yet, because I mean, I haven't got it yet. So it's going to be really cool to see what type of performance I get. Yeah, running up, looking straight at the sky, 160. That's really sick. Let's swing over here, Spidey. Yeah, that I am very, very impressed. Cyberpunk impressed me as well, but this is sick. This is sick stuff, man. Okay, so let's hop into the very next game. Okay, guys, so the next game we're going to be playing is some Overwatch. This game is a very specific case because I literally got this monitor specifically to play Overwatch. And now that Overwatch 2 is out, I've been playing and streaming. As I said in the beginning, if you haven't already, please make sure to follow me on Twitch, and I will be streaming with the schedule that I have on my profile, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already. Usually in this game, with my 3090, I would set the settings at about medium to high, and I would be getting about 280 during like the craziest fights, and sometimes it would go up to 360, but it would very, very rarely ever stay at 360. For the 4090 here, I have done the liberty of turning absolutely every setting to max. Oh, let's set that to max as well. And we are going to see right here what we get. We also have set the desired frame rate to 600. I don't know if we're gonna get anywhere near that. And the maximum frame rate to 600 as well, because that is what NVIDIA and Overwatch have done with the collaboration. NVIDIA Reflex is on, and right, no, that can't be right. Are you guys seeing the same thing I'm seeing? What the hell? 449 FPS, what the hell? What? Dude, okay, like even in the training room, like during fights, I would be getting, wow, it's at 500. I'm sorry, I hit the, it's at 500 FPS. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, missed that one. Yeah, this is a level of smoothness, and like even if you're not getting, oh, I missed that shot. Wow, this is so impressive. Okay, I'm sorry for like oohing it on like that, guys. I just was expecting a nice uptick, but goodness gracious, nothing. Oh, I missed 3 shots in a row. Nothing of this caliber. This is a that's crazy. It is staying above 400, and it's not even breaking a sweat. I know it's a 1080p monitor, but this game's a pretty interesting case, because if you guys are looking at my CPU usage, it's like hovering only around 50 or 60, and then the GPU is only using about 75. And that's because playing this game at 1080p, even with the 3090 was a ridiculous bottleneck, but playing with the 4090 I would think is an even bigger bottleneck. Give me a second. My friend messaging me in the middle of the video. I'm actually gonna play with him right after this. Shooting video. Okay, sorry, checkmate. Yeah, this is very, very, very honestly, like, if I keep shooting, I'm just gonna be playing this game for the rest of the video. This is nuts, man. I cannot believe this performance. And I'm getting, I didn't announce at the beginning, I'm getting the Asus ROG Strix 1440p 360 Hz monitor, so I'm really excited to see what type of performance I get with that that monitor with this GPU and the 13900K and stuff like that. Well, saying that, we have one more thing to showcase, and we're going to be doing it on the OLED, so let's transition over to there. Okay guys, so for the finale, we're going to be playing some God of War on the LG CX 48-inch display. I was planning on doing the 77-inch, but I think it's going to be a little better for this specific video that I'm trying to showcase, and it's nice that I have all these specific monitors or displays at my desk. Before we begin, we are going to show the settings just like before. We are running this game in borderless mode because I don't think it has full screen. Yes, it does not. VSync off, no FPS limit. We have NVIDIA Reflex low latency on, and then we also are running in DLSS quality mode with sharpening of 75. No render scale at all graphics at the absolute max. If I remember correctly, on the 3090 we got about 60 to 70 FPS with some upticks to 80 at rare occurrences. So I guess we'll see right here what we get on the 4090. Also, I'm running this game with flawless widescreen as well. Wow, 130 F. Dude, this uptick is just ridiculous. I'm in rage mode, bro. What are you doing? Oh, shoot. I'm not in range mode anymore. Oh, I am again. Oh, we will in a second. $130? That's wow. This card is really impressive. Oh shoot, he got me. Oh shoot, I forgot I had a trace arrows. Where is this guy throwing from? Okay, let's get some health. This is, wow, this is, nope. Oh my goodness. Where are you hitting, dog? Oh. Nope. Let's go. Oh man! The animations in this game, 160 FPS. Ah! Let's go! Oh my goodness, this card is sick. Oh gosh, wow. This is an impressive card, and I don't even have all the pieces for my computer fully upgraded just yet. Wow, okay. That's a nice finale. Anyway, thank you guys again, like always, so much for watching the video. Like I said in the beginning, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please make sure to tune in over the next couple months. I'm going to have so much 4090 and so much new computer parts and gameplay and everything. And also, again, if you haven't already, please make sure to follow me on Twitch. With saying that, like always, thank you guys again so much for watching. And with saying that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.